Working? Are we live? Are we live? Is this working? Are we
I
live?
think
Please
it's
tell
working.
us. I'm not going to touch anything.
No, all it is just restarting. And I have to do a big tidy with my computer, everyone. Yay! We can hear ourselves. It's Inception.
Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Bruno Bertucci. This is Kylie Bertucci.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you for sticking with us. I don't think it's working over on Facebook, but that's okay.
But we're here.
We're here. Sorry if this introduction, if you're watching the replay, it's just jumping to this random part of the video.
Music stop. Us go.
Anyway.
But we're here.
We're here.
That's all that matters.
And I'm not going to touch anything. And let's just hope that we are here. Bruno Bertucci, Kylie Bertucci.
Hi.
Kylie is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia, and we're at different levels. So it's not... Okay, that's fine. Okay, stay there. Kylie's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and so if you need anything paper craft related, we'd love to help you out if you live in Australia. We have some awesome projects to share with you today. During the week, we have... Can you grab without that? Yep. We've been sharing products from using the Weekend Adventures stamp set and the paper. So have you enjoyed the projects that we've been sharing?
I've had fun playing with these.
We've had a lot of fun playing with these projects. Most of you might have just flicked over these when you see them and think, oh, that's not for me. And most people probably feel that. But we've hopefully showed you that you can use them for other things.
Not just scrapbooking.
Not just scrapbooking.
But also for scrapbooking. Because we know we have a lot of scrapbookers.
We have a lot of scrapbookers that watch us.
So welcome if you haven't looked into scrapbooking.
And if today is your first foray into scrapbooking, I think you're going to be suitably impressed. But before we get into our projects and everything, let's just give you some housekeeping. Some
little tips and hints. Session 3.
I updated the date.
Thank you for updating the date, Bruno. You're very good. So October 4.
Or October 5.
US, Canada, Europe. And then October 5 for South Pacific, Australia and New Zealand. So this is how many hours? About 7 hours?
8, yeah.
8 with a break of fun folds. And we know that you're going to absolutely love these fun folds. I've been working on mine just yesterday.
I can see one right here.
True. There's
2 over there, yeah.
So, we're going to have a lot of fun with that event. So if you haven't been to our online stamping retreat before, it's with Lisa Curcio and Gina Hawley, her daughter.
Wrong one.
And we have a complete fun fold event. And you don't have to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, or you can be a customer of a fellow demonstrator worldwide. We have the measurements for every country, but it's made in a way that you can use any of the products you have on hand. So you don't have to buy any products in order to take part in the event. It's just the event and use what you have on hand.
Yeah.
There is a recording available. So if you can't come along live, that's okay. You can purchase the event and then come and have a look later on. So please check that out. Megan LaCornu, you'll be very impressed. I was talking to my team members this week and they said that they'd really love standard card sizes. So I have been working hard to turn one of our fun folds into a standard card size. We find that with the larger card size, particularly with fun folds, it's a little bit more dramatic. However, we have listened, and so I want to definitely let you know that there will be a standard card size.
I listen to the other people that say, I want big.
But we've got to listen to everyone.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So I think that will be exciting. Yes, can't wait, Hope, and can't wait, Deb. Yay!
Now, one thing
Monica's new to scrapbooking. Yay.
We have been very rude. I'm just going to go off screen and I'm going to go back
Hello
and
to
say hello to
everyone.
everyone. So,
Yes.
Kerry,
You come on
Hope.
because you're saying hello.
Okay. We have Kerry, we have Hope, we have Jan, we have Sue, Deb, Judith, Melissa, Hope again, Holly in Wyoming, not to be confused with Holly in Vancouver. Jenny's covered. Hello, morning. That's something very exciting. Good
Jenny
to
Mac.
see you, Jenny
Hi.
Mac. Regina, Kathy, Megan, Monica. Yeah, so Monica, this is a good comment. So I'm hoping that I'm really looking forward to today's.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Yeah. OSR, Hope, very good. I think this deserves a.
We're excited for OSR too.
Hello, Yvonne. Good to see you. Patricia and Sally, great to see you here.
Hi, Sally.
Now, if you're wondering what that little yellow medal thing, it's probably a different color. Oh no, it will be on the stream. So that means if you see them in the live chat with a little symbol next to them, that means that they are our YouTube members. So if you would like to join and get some advanced crafting adventures, shenanigans, become a YouTube member of ours. And so you get some exclusive behind the scenes content. But we are here to talk about the Weekend Adventures products. You might remember some of the projects that we shared this week. I've got a couple of them here. So this was one. We had a really fun reel. Did you like this one?
I loved that one. It was great to see that made.
So this is using all of the products that you see on the screen is what I used to make this project. And I've got the numbers there if you want to add those to your collection now. So the next one that we've got is a wedding card. Now, when you look at these products, would you think you would be able to make a wedding card?
This is what we made exclusively with our members last Friday.
Kylie did that.
Yeah.
And look at this amazing card that she made.
What? Wedding card?
Wedding card? What on earth?
The paper's from that set.
So you can see with the paper.
And the Weekend Adventures flowers all around the edges. Yeah. And even the sentiment as well.
Yeah, the sentiment.
Better together.
The cup one was super cool. Oh, there's also another reel that you might have seen yesterday.
That was also exclusive to our members as well.
Yeah.
Can you see I did the cup upside down? Really good laugh about that.
The great thing about watching, being a member, is you see Kylie's creative process, and she makes it real time. You help her out with the project, so that's great. And the last project, which is going to be live tomorrow on our social media, is this one here. So this is a fun one and very masculine again, masculine-ish, but just using some of the
paper. Men can like
paper.
Flowers too. That's so cool.
So that is using the Stamp Set and Designer Series paper from the
Weekend Adventures.
Weekend Adventures, but today we are going to be using the Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. And so everything that you see, there's two images that I've combined on this one. Everything that you see on the left of the screen is how it comes, and everything on the right of the image is how you make it. So I am going to take you step by step to make these three layouts. It's going to be epic. I don't know how long it's going to take, but
we're here for it.
We're here for it. So let's get started. Stop talking, Bruno.
One thing I do want to talk about, Sally brought it up, that it seems overwhelming, the largeness of the canvas. And I think that this is a really great kit to begin with because of the fact that it's a kit. Like it feels a bit overwhelming. You don't know where to start. But it could be a really nice way to say if you've gone on like a camping trip or something like that, or an adventure somewhere with the family, like a trip, rather than looking at it as doing every single moment in your life. Just like we've got pockets of different trips we've been on that we've scrapbooked, and it really is beautiful. Like friends that have had babies, but it's just been like specific little things, like dot points of our life.
I think she meant the largeness of the page.
Yeah, but it's also largeness in like the overwhelming general. Like it just seems so overwhelming, and I think that is probably where my head goes, feeling like you have to document everything
yeah.
once you start, which is not the case. You can just have one event, one-off item, and that can just be a little memory thing that you put in your album.
If the largeness of the canvas that you're talking about is the actual size of the 12 by 12 page, then this is a great place to start. Like it tells you what to do, how to cut, where to put things, and you just put your own photos in it. Yeah. So that might be an opportunity. But
so this will help you feel less overwhelmed.
This is like the kit is really good.
Yeah.
So let's go down. Now, before... Okay. Phew.
Everyone's like, please work.
Okay, so before we start, can I have that? This is our album. And we've got a couple things in here already. So these are some of the last scrapbooking workshop kits that we did. And we're actually going to be don't touch it.
I just want to move that because it's going to keep hitting, which could end up more of a disaster. I'll just go this side. There we go.
Okay. It's the same parts from the same trip that we're going to be showing. And so this is going to fit nicely in here. And I won't go into that one because we will talk about that later. So let's get going. Here is the Weekend Adventures Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. So I'm unboxing. Yep, y'all expressed my feelings very well. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Now, what I've got is I've got 3 folders, and I'm going to cut all of the pieces live with you guys. And as I cut them, I'm going to put them into each one of these. The instructions, let's just go through what comes through. It comes in the pack. We have the instructions, and these are nice glossy paper. It's not just from a photocopier. It probably is, but it's probably a photocopier that has glossy paper. So it tells you exactly what to cut, what to lay out, and how far things need to be. And of course, this is just a guide. If this is not something that you particularly need to know how far it is from the top, and you just want to do it your own way, of course you do that. You do you. And then in here, we have some designer series paper that comes with the kit. And so these couple of sheets, so these ones here, you can buy them as a separate pack, separate from this kit, which is what I showed you earlier. But these ones here are exclusive to the Scrapbook Workshop kit. This is a beautiful sheet. And we've got some like timber pieces there. Then we have a couple of sheets of two-tone cardstock. So this one here looks like it's in vanilla. This one here looks like basic beige, and that's light and dark. This one here looks like it's misty moonlight. And this one here looks like it's old olive. And then we have these.
Wow.
These ones here are laser cut pieces. There's 2 different designs there. So we'll look forward to all of that.
I'll just get you a cup of tea.
Thank you. And this one here is a sticker sheet. And this one here, these here are photo placeholders. So if you're not ready to add the photos right away, all you need to do is stick these down just lightly with some adhesive on the back, and you can come back and add the photos later. But I have the photos ready. So I won't be using the photo placeholders. Oh, I might start with those and I'll just add the photos at the end. And the other thing that I want to highlight is on the cover here, it tells you what photos you need. So it tells you to gather 13 photos, tells you which ones are portrait and landscape, and how many you need for each layout. And that's, of course, if you want to create them exactly the way that it's designed, which is what we're going to be doing today. Patricia, I'm hoping that this allays any anxieties that you have about scrapbooking, because it's going to be fun today. So let us get going. I'm just going to put these over here and I'll keep these very close. So the first thing we're going to cut is some designer series paper. I also have a post-it note and some paper, and each piece that I cut, I'm going to write the piece number and I'm going to add it to the folder. So the first sheet that we need is this one here. And we're going to make the cut. The first cut is the deepest. So this one here is 6 inches by 11. So I'll just cut this. In fact, I'll probably just cut it at 11 first. And we have 6 inches. And then we have 4.5 by 11. And of course, scrappy strip. So this one here is 1A. And this one here is 1E. And I'm going to put these in the page 1 protector. Before you ask, I don't know where I got these from. I'll have to look into it if you want. Now, the next sheet is we want this on the other side. Which is here, and we want it going in that direction. So we will just cut, this one is 1/2 inch by 11. So let's just cut 1/2 inch first. The next one is also 1/2 inch. And the next one is 1 inch. Megan, your question was, in your album, do you combine different kits all together? Yes. Yep, we do. So then we're just going to cut these into 11-inch pieces. And I'll cut them both together. So these are both for 1. So I'll put that into 1. It's too thin to put a post-it note on. So let's just keep those together. And this one here, we cut into 2 3-inch pieces. 1 and 2. And this one here, I'll put into page 3. And hopefully that will make sense later. Okay, that's good. Let's move on to this next sheet here. So the cut orientation, it looks like the trees are on the side like that. So the first piece is 3 1/4. Oops, you can't see that, can you? First piece here is 3¼ by 11, and the second piece is 8 inches by 3¼ So the first cut I'm going to make is 3¼ and the second cut is 8 inches. Okay, and this one here is 3¼ by 11 inches, so I'll just cut this 11. And this one here at 3¼ Very good. So again, this is, where did the ruler go? Here's one. Let's just check that I cut that right. 11 inches by 3¼ Very good. And this is piece number 2A. Thank you.
I'm watching on the big screen. It's so cool.
Really?
Yeah. The only thing is it's very bright. Yeah.
And this one here is 2B.
Yeah, that's a bit better. Nice.
Now, honestly, this might seem a bit overkill, but one of the last ones that I made, I got them all mixed up. So if it's something that's overwhelming, doing something like this, organizing all your pieces, is a good idea. I know you trust me. Now, the next piece that we're going to cut is this one, and we use the entire sheet. So, okay. So, something I didn't realize is that when it doesn't have an asterisk, when it has an asterisk, it tells you which one is the first cut. That's great. What a smarty pants. So for this one here, piece 2A, it tells us it's got an asterisk, which means we want to use the back of the page. So I'll just turn that over, just so I know to use this side. Honestly, it's all organized. This is really good. You guys are going to love it. So for this one here, I'm going to do the first cut at 11 inches, and that's that big piece. And then the next cut is just cut into 3 pieces. And the orientation is like that. So I'll cut this at 11 inches. And this is piece 2E. Hi Sarah, nice you could join us today. And the next pieces, they're just equal pieces, 3 inches. Okay, so these ones are in page number 3. There's lots of little rectangles in that one. And this one here is in page number 2. This is going to be fun assembling it all together. Well, hopefully you guys find it fun. Now the next piece that we're looking for is this one that's blue. And so the first cut, it tells us, is this one, which is 1 inch. Let's do it this way. Very good. And again, we'll cut this one into 4 inches, a 3 inches piece. You can see that, yes. Very good. Now this one is in pocket number 3. I'm really interested to see what this looks like. And that's it, I think. No. The next one is 9 inches by 10 inches. So I don't think it matters which. Is that bigger that way? So that's 2 and just over 2 1/4 by 2 1/2. So it must be 9 inches this way. By 10 inches. And this is piece number 2F. Where's the mouse? I'm going to highlight your comment, Megan, because I think it's great. These kits intrigue me, but it's also as scary as trying to make an Adriano Zumbo dessert. We've tried making those desserts as well. But trust me, these are a lot simpler than those. Oh dear. Hi Tess, how you going? Great to see you. Thanks for joining us. Now the next cut that we want to make is this one here, which is 1 inch by 10 inches. And this is piece number 2C. So it's a bit small. Let's make a mini one. Thank you guys for sticking with us during our technical difficulties. Any of these stars? No, so we use the front of them, and this one's the front as well. So this next cut is basically cutting from one side to the other, and it's too big for the trimmer. So how are we going to do that? I know how. Let's grab a piece of cardboard. Now usually you get a piece of this cardboard with the Specialty Designer Series paper, and so you can just pop it on that. And what I might do actually is just fold it. So I have the line, because my ruler is not even big enough for that. Just slightly misaligned there, that's okay, I can cope with that. And you can either cut it with scissors, or you can use this one here. So this is a take your pick tool edition that you can get. Excellent. And so that's the one that we're going to use, and that is 3K. Now, did anyone do the scrapbooking online annual, you know, the kit that Stampin' Up sold and the virtual album retreat? Did anyone do that? And the reason I ask is that I'm catching up on that. So we purchased that and I did some of the layouts, but the rest I have not done yet. So yeah, I'm interested to hear if any of you guys did it. So it's telling us to use very vanilla two-tone cardstock. And they've got dark and light. Are any of these light? No, they're all dark. So let's make the first cut, because the first cut is the deepest. So we'll do the first cut here at 4 1/4, and then the next one at 6 1/4. Open that up. And then the other direction, 3 1/4 by 3. These look like they're going to be backing for photos. So these are all 1GHI. Let's just stick those all together. Now this might seem a bit boring and tedious, watching someone cut something, but if you're doing it yourself, maybe it's not as boring and tedious doing it. But also, once you do the cutting, then it's literally just a matter of assembling. So it's a lot more exciting, that part of it. 4 1/4. And this is 1C and D. Now, the next piece, we have very vanilla two-tone cardstock, and again we have dark side. So the first cut is at 3 1/4. Yep, then another one at 3 1/4. No, I cut that wrong, but I can still use that one. Sorry, the first one is at 4 1/4. So I'm going to use this one at 3 1/4 for the top two. See, I wasn't concentrating. The top two are 3 1/4. Did I cut that right? Yep, by 4 1/4. So I've got that one. Now let's cut these ones here. So that goes that way. So this one here, I should be able to have an 8.5 piece. Yep. So 4.25. By 8.5. And the other two that I need are 4.25 by 3.25. What are you guys doing at the moment? Are you creating things yourself? So these ones here are 2GHIJ, and they should all be the same. Great. 2EHIJ. And this one here is 3L. The garbage truck is outside, if you can hear that. Now the next piece is very vanilla again. Oh, this is an interesting cut. So the first one is at 5 inches by 7 inches, so 5 inches for that one. And 7 inches. And this is 3I. And then the next one is, so we've got 5.25. And then down the bottom is 2.25. I'm very interested to see what this creates. So I might just get that piece of cardstock out and the ruler. Does it mess you up when the kits are written in inches versus metric? No, it doesn't. I find I'm using inches a lot more. And particularly with this large format, like to have a 0.3 or a 0.7 is a bit annoying. Whereas if I just use 1/4 of an inch, that's it. There we are. So that's the piece that I want. And I'll just get rid of this piece. Three A. Okay. Next piece to cut over here is Misty Moonlight. And we want the dark side. And this looks like it's going to be a photo back as well. So that's by 4¼ by 6¼ . That's 2D. Okay, what next? Ah, one more cut. So then we have Old Olive. Now I made a change to this one. So the first one is 6¼ . And I made a change to one of the sizes because one of the photos that I want to use is a bit bigger. So I just made this piece a bit bigger. So the first piece is 4¼ . Second piece is also 4¼ . And the third piece is 3¼ . And I changed the size of this piece to be 5¼ . So it's 1 inch bigger. And so we shouldn't need the trimmer anymore. Let's see if we do. So let's just label these pieces so we don't miss. 3O. I don't know how to make an O. And these two are 3H and J. They should be the same size. So that is all the cutting, my friends. Now, this is the most exciting part. Assembling. So the first one we're going to do is this layout here. So it tells us to prepare for both pages, adhere photos 1C, 1D, 1G, 1H, 1L, I, using stamp and seal. Shall we do that? Let's do it. So let's get all the pieces for this. And so we need 1C, 1D. Got that. 1G, 1H. And 1I. So we've got those there. Ready to go. Oh, so we need, let's just do the photos first. We'll follow the directions. So we have 3 of these smaller ones. And 2 of these bigger ones in landscape. And I've already cut them. So we've got one photo here. We've got one photo here. We've got one photo here. And this was from our trip to Mexico last year. And for this one here, we've got this one here where Kylie was driving an all-terrain vehicle. And we've got this one here, which is our group. So these are our friends from the US, David and Jessica, and our friends from Germany, Rachel and... Oh my goodness, Ben. How could I forget his name? I'm embarrassed for that. James, not Ben. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I'm just going to stick those down. So let's do that. These really suit the theme of the kit, which is adventure, weekend adventure. Do you think these photos fit everybody? Sally, I agree. The instructions are really well written. This is fun that they get you to do the photos right at the start, because this is the exciting part, really. It's helping you to remember. That was fun. Now, what I would like to do, there's quite a few more pics that I want to include. So I want to design an add-on to this kit. I bought some of the extra pieces. Oh, this was hilarious. So you can see, that's me, that's Kylie, and this is going down a water slide, and she screamed so loud. It was hilarious. I don't know if she's watching to hear that, to tell us if she thought it was hilarious. Good color coordination with the kit. Yeah, these are my colors too. So we've got the photos ready. Assemble. Use the exclusive light wood grain paper for your base page. Adhere 1A and 1B to the base page, so they're the big pieces. Adhere prepared 1C and 1D, they're the photos. And then embellish with die cuts and stickers as shown using Stampin' Dimensionals and some of the pieces. Add journaling. So maybe the journaling is something that I will do later, just so you're not all watching. So for the first page, we'll need this one, these two. We'll put the other photos aside. So we've got this exclusive paper. We've got that. Okay. Now the pieces that we need are, where did I put the one? Okay, here. So we've got 1A and 1B. Great. This must be for the other side. And it tells you that it's 1/2 inch from the top, but I'm not really going to measure that because I'll just do it by eye. Very nice. And these two photos, which one would go for top? Yeah, I think that, like that. It's very good. I love it. This is really cool. Now I'll use the lines on the DSP just to line up. Okay, happy with that. Embellish with die cuts and stickers as shown using Stampin' Dimensionals on some of the pieces. Okay. Now let's grab some of the die cuts. One thing I forgot to mention to you is, okay, so on the example, it shows the explore, time to play, what a view, and some of these pieces here. So let's just stick those ones on first. But for the other ones, if you turn them over, it tells you which project they're on. So I'll just pop out the ones for project 1. Oh, we've got a piece that fell out. Is that project 1? That's project 2. So project 1, is it the same? No. Project 1. Project 1. Project 1. These 3 are project 1. It's interesting that they say to use dimensionals if you want, because it's going to be in the project protector. So good, I'll do whatever. Oh yeah, this one is on this one. This is that little tab thing. Very nice. And that's the stickers. Let's look at this one again. So we have this one here, and these 2 stars here. Great. So let's see if we've got any stickers to add. So we've got Explore. Let's stick that. Oh, this is really cool. We've got Time to Play. Sort of lines up with the E. We've got What a View. And of course, you guys can do whatever. Actually, I'll put this one on later because it looks like I've got some other bits to put underneath. So we've got this blue arrow. I'll have a look at what these ones are. So we've got this one here that goes across the top. That's cool. We've got seems like we've got this one here that goes underneath this. So this is like a little journaling piece, but then we have this one that goes underneath. Then we have a blue one. Or maybe it's a black one. Underneath that goes about there. Something like that. Then we have the blue sticker that goes, let's say there. We'll use that as a liner upper. And then we have, I think, one of these that sort of goes around here. So let's stick these down. Very good. Then we'll add the what of you. Hopefully we've allowed enough room for that. Excellent. And we've got this one here, Wander Repeat. These stickers are really cool, can I just say? Goes somewhere up here. Then we have a little star here. Very good. I think that's it. Okay, let's do this next one now. So we have the next sheet. We have the 2 pieces. And that's all the pieces for page 1. Now, if you want to line it up, you can use this to line it up the size, but I don't really need to do that. And we want this to sort of be just a bit off center. Very good. And the next piece. So then we have the photos to add. So we've got one up here, which is fun. Let's do that one there. Or, yeah, let's do that one there. Let's do that one there, like that. And let's do that one there. So we'll stick this one down first. And again, you can use the DSP to line up. was such a fun day. So we've got this little compass thing. Got a star. Got a couple little arrows poking out here. Beautiful. Now we've got another couple arrows over here. And of course, guys, like if this is not something that, like if you want to do these differently, you can do them differently. But I'm just showing you how simple it is to just follow the guide. All the pieces are there. There's no prep required. You don't need to stamp anything. And sometimes you want to stamp, but sometimes you don't. Now, is there a love one here? An arrow. Is that the right one that I use? Yep. Let's see if there's one that I missed. It's this piece here, the arrow piece. Can anyone see the arrow piece? No, not that one. That one here. Very good. Project 1. How could I miss that? Oh my goodness, I'm going into Zen. So we have this one here. I love how this is turning out. This is such a fun layout. What do you guys think? Can you think of some of your activities that you've done in the past that you'd like to recreate using this? And this is a piece for some journaling. Time is precious, use it wisely. It's a beautiful sentiment. Looks like it's stuck under there. So you can do some sentiment, and it looks like there's some string there. Now the string doesn't come in the thread. Embellish with linen thread bow. Is there a linen thread bow somewhere? Anyway, that might be something extra that you need. There's also a little, I'm not sure what that is. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm happy with that. I've got a couple here that I don't know where they go. That's okay. I really like how that turned out. Oh, it's project 2 anyway. And that's project 1. I'm not sure where that goes, but anyway. Love it. Oh, I didn't stick the other piece down. That piece. And does it add any text on that? I love this. This is so much fun. Exciting day. It certainly was an exciting day. So that is our first double page spread. What do you think, people? Let's look at it all. Let's see. Hopefully it all fits in this screen. Just slightly too big. What do you think? I might give it a go for our Yellowstone trip we took in June. What a great idea. There'll be some fun pics that you can add to that. Maybe if I just add this slightly like that. I feel like it's zoomed. Anyway. What do you think, people? I love it. And okay, so this video has been going for 1 hour and 8 minutes. Keep in mind that we probably spent the first 45 minutes cutting, and so this layout, you saw how quick it was to actually stick it down. And so once you've done all the prep, it's so simple to lay it down. Oh, sorry, I forgot to remove that so you can see it. Okay. Very good. Shall we move on to the second layout, people? I think it would be a good idea. So anyway, I will show you this in the album later on. So that's the first double page spread. Now, let's get our page 2 pieces. We've got page 2. And let's look at what page 2 looks like. So it tells us to adhere the photos to all of those pieces. So this is the layout for page 2. That looks fun. Now, I think I cut something wrong. But anyway, we'll check that out. So, yeah, that's cute. I'm looking forward to it. So, the photos for page 2, we have lots of fun pics for page 2. Now, the pieces that we need are 2D, G, H, I, J. So this is 2D. And I think these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, they're the other side. So let's just do those pics first. Now, so we have 1, we have one portrait photo, and so which one do you reckon we should pick? Should we pick left or right? So I'll just pop that up there while you make your choice, and we'll adhere that. This was such a fun day. We went on a trip to cenotes, and so what that is the Spanish word for sinkhole, and this was underground. Like we had to rappel down in there, and there was this beautiful swimming hole, and we had so much fun that day. So left or right, which photo do you think we should use? And also on that day, we did so many fun things. So just over to the left over here, you'd climb up to this rock and jump out into that water. And so this is me doing that. Had so much fun. That day we also did, I don't know what you'd call that. Zip lining. Yeah, lots of people are going for the right. This is another one. So we were doing lots of jumping and things like that, and that is also zip lining. So we had so much fun that day. So they're the 4 photos that we're going to put over here. And that really highlights how much fun we had on that day. So let's go for right. And so we'll just put this other photo aside and let's stick those down. The photos are off screen. Oh, it's just a part of the photo, yeah. So, who takes the photos for you? On that day, this was amazing. It was so good. Like, even though I've told you the story about how my waterproof camera, yeah. Anyway, that's a sad story. I had a waterproof camera and it worked that day, but then the next day when we're at the resort, water got into our waterproof camera, and so I lost all the footage from that day. But all of these photos, we had a guide with us, and they took photos all day and then sent them to us. And that was a part of the package, so we were really happy about that. And they were professional photos. It wasn't like he was taking photos with his iPhone. He took professional photos all day. And of course the colouring and everything, that you can see how amazing it looked. And it really just helped us because there was someone taking photos for us all day of our entire group. We just enjoyed the day. That was it. We didn't have to worry about, like, some of us still took photos, but we knew that at the end of the day, the photos that they took were going to be way better than any photos that we could take. Great. So, got the photos ready. I'll just put these off screen so we can focus on the rest. Now, use the dark basic beige two-tone cardstock for your base page. So let's do that. This looks like dark basic beige. Is it both sides? Yes. Hi.
Everyone, it's looking so good. I was just speaking to Lisa.
How's Lisa?
She's great. She sends her love to all of you.
And she says to remind you to
get ready for OSR. She's very excited.
Is she?
Yeah.
So we've got all our pieces ready, and this is why it makes, like, it's such a good idea, if I do say myself, to keep your pieces labelled, because then you literally take
it looks so
the instructions. Use dark basic beige two-tone cardstock for your base page. Adhere 2A. Which one's 2A? So 2A is this one. And it even says the star, so you want it to be the rear, which is that side. 2B, which is this one here. And 2C to the base page. So we've got those three pieces. And so we'll just adhere those.
Who takes the photos for you? We had a photographer.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So fun. And Sally said that she loves how they tell you the size of the photos.
Yes.
Yeah. It helps so much. How are you going for Beveragino?
Good. So we want this one to be equal top and bottom. And so I'll just hold that there. And we want this one to sort of go next to that. You could use stamp and seal. I'm using plus because that's what my preference, but of course you could use just the normal one. I'm pretty sure it's, you know, that thing where it's Lincoln free or something like that with photos. These photos are printed photos anyway, so it's not like, yeah, photos aren't like they used to be. They're more printed now as opposed to developed, if that makes sense. So I just did that by eye, people. There's dimensions here if you want to use them, but that's okay. I can cope with that. Adhere to C, placing it slightly behind 2. Well, I didn't do that. Then adhere die cut tag over 2A and 2C as shown. Which die cut tag is that?
It's that little arrow thing, is it? You can hear you in the other room.
Okay, let's get the pieces because I have to get the pieces out. Project one. Okay. So we've got project 2. Project 2. P2. Good. Project 2. Project 2. Maybe these are the die cut pieces it's talking about. Project 2. Oh, this is the one that I think I was looking for on the previous page. Yeah, I think it is. But it says project 2. Anyway, ours is not to reason why. Ours is to do or die.
Is it okay if I move these and sit down?
Sure.
Where would you like these?
Just on the floor over here.
Yeah.
Thanks. How many project 2 things do we have here? There. Oh, there's a big one there. This must be the one that is, yes, I think this is the one. Yes, this is the one. Okay. And we have some P2s here. Might even have to use some liquid adhesive. What? Ah, there's those ones there that I missed from the last one. Okay, that's good. I'll just put these down. Grab the sticker sheet. Sticker sheet is so much fun. Now, so it says adhere to, no, adhere prepared, adhere die cut tag over 2A and 2C as shown. So this is the die cut tag. That's this one here, and it goes all the way along there. Yeah, I don't know where the... I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any twine, and maybe twine is on the list of things that you need to get extra. So I don't have the twine there, but I'll just add some because we've got twine. Enjoy the meeting, Patricia. So I'll just stab that up. I should have done this before, but that's okay. In you get. There we are. Is it raining?
Yes, raining for the next 3 days.
Someone said it's going to be wet, and I was like, oh, is it? Okay. So we've got that. Adhere die tag. Adhere prepared 2D. So 2D. Everyone picked this photo, Kylie.
Nice. It's a good photo, that one. That was so beautiful. That Synopte.
It's fun. Now let's turn these over. Okay, let's see what else we can add. We've got this black. I probably should have adhered that behind. It's okay, I'll just cut that a bit. Sunny here in Laylaw today. And then we have another arrow here. I think it's this one here. The wood grain arrow. Nice. Then we have this one here. I'm literally just doing it the way that it shows because it's really good. I really like it. Now we've got some.
The colours go so perfect with that photo.
Don't they? Got a couple arrows. can add some journaling there. I know you probably should do that before, but I know you guys will forgive me. So we've got another long strip here. Does that look good? Then we have this circle thing. What's that circle thing? Is it that one? No, maybe it's a sticker. Where's that one there? I did cut it out. There it is. That one there. So let's look for that. Where did I put it? There it is.
There it is.
So that can go there. Goes about there. Then we have these two things again. Really like these arrows. So let's do the sticker first, the big sticker. Nature rules: explore the land, leave no trace, listen to nature, observe wildlife, respect others, be prepared, take pictures, have fun, relax and rewind. Okay, can do that.
All right then.
Literally, you guys, the only preparation I did before today was picking the photos. You've seen me do everything else today. So this is something that you guys can do too. And I know you'll love it.
I think it's a really nice way, like when I think about all the trips that we've done, it's a really nice way to be mindful and think about what you did, because it's just they come and go quick, and you come back and life goes back to normal, and before you know it, it becomes like this distant memory.
Yeah.
So it's nice to actually see all these pictures again.
So that's the left page.
It's beautiful.
Let's do the right page. It's the same colour. If you wanted to do the different colour, you could do that, but the same colour looks nice. You probably weren't here when I showed the pictures, so you're going to laugh at these ones. So this one here, we have a big piece of designer series paper, like that. Beautiful, cut nicely. And then we have this one over the top. See how much easier it makes it, people, when the pieces are labelled. You just know exactly what to do. Excellent. Perfect. So let's work out. Adhere to E. Yes, adhere to F. Got it. Adhere prepared to G, H, I, and J. Sorry, you can see that. It says don't use adhesive along the top right side of 2I and the top of 2J. So the bottom two, don't use adhesive at the top. Okay, we can do that. So let's just adhere those. What do you think of these photos, Kylie?
Love them. That was so much fun.
So it says don't use adhesive along the top here and the top here. So let's do that, or not do that. Oops, I did what I said not to do.
What was that? Sticky.
Use adhesive in the top right. Okay, now we've got some okay, so it's yeah. Okay, so I'll have to peel that back. That's okay, I can do that. So it's this long sticker here. Did I pick the wrong one? Maybe you just have to cut that. So we'll just start it there. And this is why you should read the instructions properly. I did read them. And I'll just cut that along there. Just cut it straight. Read the instructions, people. Okay? Okay. Okay, we've got that. I fixed that one, so that was a bit annoying. And we've got another piece over here. Got another piece over here. I've got this big banner, which is so appropriate to what we're doing here. Oh, the banner goes on. Okay, so I won't put the banner on yet. So we stick that there for some. So that goes something like that. Okay, and then we'll stick this Life is Better Outdoors sticker. That's great. No, I don't know where that goes. Did I miss that on the other page? No. So we've got a couple of these stickers. So I've got this one here. Hi Rochelle, thanks for watching today. Now this one here shows it there. So I don't want to cover that. So I'll just put it there. And then I'll stick this down. Then we've got an adventure sticker. And we've got a little label here. There we are.
Wow.
Got a couple of hearts and things there. An acorn. Another heart over here. So I think that's it, people. Let's just bring the other one in. Side by side. Tell me what you think. Is there anything missing?
How good does that look?
Let's just look at the instructions to see if I missed any invalues on this one. No, I don't think I did on that one. And this one.
And so that there, that's writing, and then the other thing down there they wrote on there, did they?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Cool.
And you can write on there.
Right on there, yeah.
What do you think, people?
So good. And you could even stamp those, couldn't you? Like if you were worried about your writing.
Yeah. So there's some stencilments.
There's these ones here.
You could use any of these.
Those, yeah.
And if you
Like
want
even
to
that
make
rock
an
this
add-on,
place, or...
like I said before, if you like I'm interested in making an add-on, so I might use these rather than any of the pieces that they have provided. And you can buy this sticker sheet as well, along with the designer series paper. So that's great.
Good.
Let's do our third
one
now. If you're still here, thank you so much for sticking around. Of the third sheets there. I'll leave another pocket there. Thank you. So we've got all our pieces here. Oh, this one looks fun. So we've got adhere photos. So let's do that now. Now we need the, we'll get that later. So this activity that we're doing on this page is an activity that we went called Census. And so this was a place that played with your senses. So that was fun.
Did it play with your senses, Bruno?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so this is the one that I made a bit bigger because I wanted the photo. The square piece goes on project 1. Okay. Where did I miss that? Oh, there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add that later. Thanks for the pickup. So we've got 3 photos. And let's just look at the photos because we know you guys love that. So this is when we were walking on the ceiling.
I'm sure there's a song about that.
So that's how it was. And so all of the furniture and everything was stuck to the ceiling. But of course, that's how it looks. And all these photos were taken professionally. You just scan your bracelet and it would take it. This street here, I think we've talked about this. The whole street was actually on an angle. And so, yeah, that was bizarre. It was such a weird feeling.
So we were standing straight.
And this one here is hilarious.
Can you go closer to the camera?
Honestly,
I want to see little Bruno. How did that happen?
Honestly, can't even explain it. It's hilarious.
I think this bit here, just the front part of the chair, was actually
where Kylie was standing.
Yeah,
right. And where I was, like, that was.
And Bruno was way in the distance, lying down on the ground. And like you were thinking, how is this going to work? But
it worked.
It all lined up.
Yeah. And look at the colours they go with it as well.
So good. This is perfect for this. Yeah. That was such a good trip.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that trip. I'm looking forward to Alaska next year. Or as Bruno likes to call it, Alaska.
Alexa.
Alexa.
I love to order Alexa. So yeah, even though I made this one a bit longer, it should work a treat. And I have to remember to stick it down in the right orientation. Very good. So use exclusive dark wood grain paper for your base page. I can do that.
Sure can.
So I'll put the photos up there. Now, let's get all our pieces ready. So these are all our pieces. I'll be interested to see what this angled one is all about. Okay, so adhere 3A to base page. Which one's 3A? That's this one here. Oh, I see. I never would have funked that. I'll just grab this other page out of the way. Beautiful. Adhere 3B, 3C, 3D, 3E, 3F, and die cuts as shown. Okay. Oh, wow. So we basically are creating a brick pattern now. So we've got trees here. And there's die cut pieces as well. So let's grab all those. These are all project 3. Or project 3. What do you usually say, Kylie?
Yeah, I think project 3.
Are you okay? You sound really quiet. Are you tired?
No.
No.
Concentrating. I'm doing some OSR measurements over here.
So I'll put those other ones over here. Project 3. Project 3.
I think I want to make us some toasties. Did you want a toastie?
Sure. Okay, what else do we have over here? We have more project 3. How simple is this, people? It tells you what project it is. I have to say there's a few mistakes, but that's okay. I can cope with that. Just one of them said project 2 when it was project 1.
What? We'll forget them.
Yeah. And if I was more well, no, I didn't want to be more organized because I wanted to show you guys how it comes out of the box, exactly the way that you can assemble it. Hope Renee wants a toastie.
Ooh, yes, please. I made my own roasted capsicums and they're very yummy. Last night I made some hummus but with butter beans and because I find it smoother, and some tzatziki but without the cucumber. So I think it's called kakik without the cucumber.
Oh yeah, I've seen that at the kebab shop.
Yeah. It's basically garlic dip with dill in it.
So there's more over here. So let's just do the first line first. So we've got that. Then we have blue. This is really, really cool. So let's do that.
actually pronounced
Kachik.
Jajik.
Jajik. You didn't see that, anyone?
Nothing to look at here.
I thought that this, when I saw it, I thought that it was a printed piece of designer series paper, not that you'd assemble it. So this is really fun, the way that they get you to do this. So part of it is paper that you cut, and part of it is just laser cut pieces, which is fun, isn't it?
It's very fun.
God, it's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's fun.
I know exactly what you're talking about. How dare you impute wrong? I can do but me.
So we've got that one. We've got this one. There's no right way. Oh, well, there is with the trees. You just need to have the trees facing upright. And this one. Blue. Then red. Then brown. There's a tiny little bit over here, but I think I can cope with that. So maybe we need these for the other side. So I'll just put those to the side. I'd throw up somewhere like that. I'm not sure what that's about, but that's good. What do you think of this pattern, people? I really
love
like
it.
that.
I think we should make a card out of it. That's really good.
Oops, sorry if that made a big bang. Love it.
Chop it.
And so because should I do that? Yeah, I'm going to do it. You all didn't get dizzy in the sensory. Yes. Well, there was one room that we didn't actually get to, but some people were like, I was on the verge of throwing up. Now it says adhere 3H. Do I have 3H? Which one's 3H? Oh, maybe it's one of these pieces that we cut. Is there any that are not? It looks like it's that one. adhere 3I, and prepared 3J.
No.
Now, which one are we going to put on this page? I think I'll put that one. Yep. So that's a nice double layer. So we want that to go about there. So I'll just stick that down and build around that. And of course it gives you dimensions and everything that you can use. Feel free to use them. But I'm just not. It was so much fun that day. Thank you so much for watching today, Sally. Embellish with remaining die cuts and stickers as shown. So we can do this big one over the top. Nice. Have this piece here. Now, is there a big heart somewhere? Yes, there is. Oops, I didn't stick that down. Now, is there one that says treasured spot? I'm sure there is. This was a treasured spot. Now, it says camping spot, but it wasn't really a camping spot. I think I might just leave that one off, but that's okay.
Using that little adventure.
It's time for an adventure. Yeah, you can add that.
Or even having fun. That was cute. Up the top.
Yeah. That's fun. What do you think, people? Like that one?
Love it.
Now the next sheet is this one here. And so we use this big piece here, the diagonal. It says to use that one, but you could use that one. But of course I'm going to use that one. Oh, you like it. That's good to hear. I'm so happy. So happy that you guys are still here.
Yay!
Excellent. So then it says adhere 3K, which is that big one, and 3M. Which one's 3M? Oh, that must be one of these as well. About there. Now I won't adhere that until, okay, it says adhere prepared 3N and 3O. So where is this one going to go? What's that one? 3L. Which one's 3L? Oh, that's that piece there. Okay, so then we have this piece. And so we want that to go about there. Now remember, this is the two-tone cardstock, so it's different colours on both sides. That's the name, two-tone cardstock. Nice. And so then the big pick, we want to go about here. And so then this is just going to be sticking at the bottom there. Just like that. So then we can adhere this one. Just like that. So I'm going to unpick this one. It's okay. It's okay, people. It's going to be covered. It's going to be covered.
No one will see a thing.
They're going to know. Just moving this over a little bit. Nice. Now, weekend adventure goes weekend escape. That goes over the top. I think it was a weekday, but that's okay.
Every day feels like a weekend when you're on holidays.
Correct. Hungry.
I talked about my toasties and I haven't gone yet. So now my stomach's like, hello. You promised me toasties.
Okay. Now what do we have over here? We have take to the trails and travel on foot. Okay. Let's do that. Nice. We've got this little piece here, which I don't know what that is. Oh, it must be this one here. Travel log, yeah. And we want this better together one over here. Wrong way, Bruno. Oh, what did I do?
That one.
Oh, yeah, it is too.
I was like, oh, we're meant to be upside down. Even though that was actually the way that we took the photo.
This is why you guys are here.
Yeah. Because we're better together.
No. That's not stuck down. Well, it is. Your photo is upside down. Yes, I know. I even said, make sure I stick it. Make sure I stick it the right way. The right/wrong way.
Well done. Look at you. You're a professional.
Ripper-offerer.
Ripper-offerer. Yes, that's better. Nice. Now we're dancing on the ceiling.
Is there more? Yes, there is. What's this one here? We've got a little tag there.
Tag.
We've got a little one of these. We've got an explore somewhere. We've got a little tag up here. And there's a little beautiful there, but I don't really want to cover that. Oh, should I cover that? Yeah, I can cover it like that. Yep. How are you, Lady Helly? How are you and Alec going? Do you have the new TM7? I think that's it. There's some extra bits here. I'm not sure where they go. Maybe they're supposed to be on the other one. Oh yeah, that is supposed to be under there. That's okay. Family time over here. We can add that one. Do you think that's a good one?
Yes.
I'll cover the icon. And there's a couple of extra ones here, but I'm not sure where they go, but that's okay. Oh, there's a couple of arrows over here that we can add. You're loving all the pages. That's so nice to hear. Honestly, I would love to take credit for them.
Thanks, Stampin' Up.
Thank you, Stampin' Up. Thanks for having all the pieces and having all the instructions. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it. So I still have lots of bits and pieces. Actually, I'll add this one where it's supposed to go on the first page. Oh, I didn't show you this one together, so let's just show this one together before I move on. What do you reckon, peeps?
Wow. This design here looks so nice. Can you please remember this for a cut? In fact, yes, I think I'm gonna. What's our thing next week?
Pears. Yeah, it would be beautiful with the pears. Yep.
I'd love to do something like that. Members, watch
Members,
out.
watch this space.
We're gonna be crafting together next.
She does have a TM7.
Oh, very exciting.
So let's go back to page 1. I think it was on this one. Where did the page it go on page 1? Oh, there. So up in here. Oh, yeah, that's a nice little addition there. So what I will tell you is that we still have lots of stickers left.
Yeah, look at all those.
So yeah, you can keep going. But like I said, I want to create some extra add-ons using this suite. So let's just go through the 3 layouts that we've done and tell us which one you like the best. So this is layout number 1.
Number 1.
Then we have layout number 2. This is fun, this one.
I love that. That's cool.
And then layout number 3. Yeah, number 3. So I'm going to add these to our album.
Ooh.
Oopsie. Now the album, it's not going to fit, but that's okay. Someone was asking, will I add them all of the same, using the same, because I've got other scrapbooks in here. I've got this one, which we'll talk about in a minute, but I've got other kits. It just happens that the other kits are autumn colors as well. But that's okay.
And
it doesn't
the same
need
trip.
Same trip. And it doesn't need to be the same paper for all of them.
You and it doesn't have to be the same trip.
Doesn't have to be the same trip.
We've had.
You just do
I
you.
did albums that were a mashup of all sorts of things for that year. Or
Now,
just certain events.
Since I'm talking, I've turned to this. No, let's just finish what we're doing first. Just one thing at a time, Bruno.
You can do that. I'll let you do that.
I want to finish this.
Cool.
So once it's in the album, I shouldn't really put it in the album yet because I haven't done the journaling. That's okay. You guys are going to keep asking me if I've done the journaling to make sure that I do it.
Remind us.
So that's that one.
I'd love to see your writing now. I think you could come up with something good now.
You can't see that. It's really big.
I'll hold this for you so you can go over here.
Nice.
Wow.
Then layout 2. And of course you could do them in whatever order you want. Which one was layout 2? That one.
Yeah, it's amazing how well the photos go with this kit. It was like it was meant to be.
2. And so all of these items that we're showing you, if you live in Australia, you can purchase them from our online store. I have a slide. This one here is probably my favourite page that we did today.
That's fun. Only because that amazing jump you did. That was very adventurous.
Very adventurous.
It was. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, thank you. No, the colouring is really good. You know brown is my favourite colour, people.
And Bruno's name means?
Brown.
Brown in German.
So they're all of the layouts that we did. But I keep on talking about this. Now, this was the scrapbooking virtual album event. And this is one of the layouts that came out on that event. The kit is still available for the whole event, but I am still a bit behind. So I would like to, if you guys would be interested, make these layouts so I can catch up on the rest of the layouts. I haven't put the months on because I'm not sure which months that they're going to be for. And you can see I use the placeholders instead of the actual photos because, again, I don't know what photos I'm going to put there.
Which is so smart because then you've got it there and you'll remember exactly what to put your photo size as. So
if you guys would like to, I will make this. Perhaps not on our Friday video, but it might be something else.
That'd be great.
I will make these and you can watch along, or if you got it yourself and you haven't done it yourself, you can craft along with us. But I think that's it. Can you believe it, people? We've been going for a whopping 2 hours and 18 minutes. But like I said, once you've done the preparation, all of the sticking down is really easy. And if you've got the directions there, you just follow along. So we did 6 pages in, I'll say 2 hours, but we talked for quite a bit right at the start. And the preparation time was probably the bulk of it. And putting it together was super simple. So if again, the products that we used are
Weekend Adventure.
So this is the standalone stamp set that we used and the designer series paper. The product numbers are there, so if you want to grab those, you can grab them from the online store. In the description below, you can see that. But also, the actual scrapbooking workshop kit that we worked through today, this is it. Weekend Adventure Scrapbooking Kit 167315.
Sally asked a good question.
Are all the scrapbooking kits that explicit with the instructions? The scrapbooking workshop kit, yes. It comes with all of the paper and pieces that you need, as well as the instructions. The one from Super Chat.
Tess, you're so cute. You do that for us every week. You're so sweet.
Kind.
So generous.
One thing I will, I have not purchased the one from the kids collection yet.
Because there's quite a few. Like it'll say workshop kit, won't it?
Scrapbooking workshop kit, yeah.
If it has all the instructions.
There's quite a few. There's one called Make a Memory Scrapbooking Kit. That's from the kids collection, and it's a slightly different. But the other kids collection, when you buy the kids collection, it does have just instructions as well. I'm just not sure about that one in particular, how much instructions there are. But the scrapbooking workshop kits, they're listed as that, has exactly what you've seen today. The instructions are they're all there for really you. Easy.
Yeah. And it makes a lot, like, you look at it and think, $60 or something like in Australia, but you've got like,
and you have leftover
pages,
pieces.
So 6 pages,
You have leftover pieces. If you want to make more in the same theme, you can buy the paper by itself. You can buy the sticker sheet by itself. The only things that you can't get by themselves are the laser cut pieces. But you can get that with the scrapbooking workshop kit. So
it's great.
It's great.
No, it's really
I love scrapbooking.
Yeah.
Honestly, scrapbooking was our what first got us into crafting.
Yeah, we both were into that first.
I was into scrapbooking in 2001. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Something we forgot to mention, people.
Ooh, new graphics, Bruno.
New graphics, yeah.
Nice.
We have next week, our projects are going to be featuring the Painterly Pairs suite. Kylie has some awesome projects already.
Yes.
We already know what our video for next Friday is going to be, and you are going to love that project.
Yeah.
We're going to be making our customer cards for the month. So if you place an order in our online store, you are going to be receiving one of the projects that Kylie's going to be making next Friday.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to see it? Do you want an advanced viewing?
Advanced viewing.
I think you should.
But anyway, before I go on to that, this online class, this bundle of online classes, it's outstanding. I have the, my task is to bring them all together. And every time I'm doing that, I'm just like, wow. So they are this one.
Mm-hmm.
We received a card from one of our team members.
I've got it here, actually. The envelope. Megan, is it? No.
No, it was Michelle.
Michelle. Something.
Or Monica.
Monica. It was Monica.
Michelle or Monica.
It was Monica.
They're friends, so I think of them together. But this is the project. Hello.
It's and really nice. And
it opens
up
beautifully.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that together next week.
We're going to make that together. But if you guys have any questions, please reach out to us. We would love to be able to help you out. Hopefully you enjoyed our project today. If you have any friends that are into scrapbooking or you think might be interested into scrapbooking, please share this video. Show them how easy it is to do 6 layouts. And frankly, like if this video has gone for 2 hours and a bit, and if you were to be able to say, I finished 6 scrapbooking pages in 2 hours, wow.
Like it used to take me a day to just do one layout.
Yeah.
So the kits are great.
Awesome. Well, I think that's all. Is there anything else to share?
I think that was everything.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you so much, Tess.
Thank you, Tess.
And
we'll see all our VIPs in a moment. I'm going to be crafting with you.
I'm going to clean this mess.
Do a toasty, and we'll see you in about half an hour. I'll put the video timing up for you.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye. Miss you already.